So I never met my dad. They divorced when I was right after my birth. And that, coupled with being sexually abused throughout my childhood that didn't end until age 11, left me really angry. And I didn't know that at the time until I got older and got some counseling. But I realized that the pain of being abandoned, raised by a single mom who had to work for us to survive, I felt lonely, and I felt self-pity and hurt and pain. And the hallmark of sexual abuse is anger. We see Vietnam War veterans with anger. And it's like this norm that we cannot talk about it in this culture. We cannot talk about the truth of how we really feel and what we're like behind closed doors. And the more we come into community and discuss how we really feel and what's really going on, because anger is just nothing but sadness. It's sadness and pain that just needs to be expressed. But it's more than that. Like, I would put my foot through the wall or slam a door so hard it would go through the drywall. I would have to run away from relationships in the middle of a heated argument because I couldn't emotionally regulate because of my anger, my trouble like coping with chaos internally in my heart and my mind. I couldn't get it to integrate. So I would just explode, and then I'd have this terrible guilt and shame that was added onto that. And I realized that through growing with my relationship with the Lord, my faith became bigger. And as my faith grew and I walked towards the cross, that I was able to come to terms and to present my anger with a holiness of God and a grace that's not any rules or regulations that I have to follow. It's free, and it's like, just have the freedom that I give you. I don't have to do anything. It's just like love, all this love sitting there. But as I walk towards this love and this grace and this just like, you just have to be you, David. You don't have to do anything but just be and let me love you. That I started feeling these demons inside me. I don't know how else to say it, because that's the grid for it in my faith. There are things that can attach to us through wrong choices that I've made in life, promiscuity, addiction. It can also be the evil that's been done to me, and the sexual abuse, for instance. And through that, you can get some type of opening. The door opens, and these spiritual evils can attack your heart, and you're not aware of it. You're just walking around. I had no idea I had a demon. It sounds crazy. It sounds unreasonable. And our culture is built on reason and evidence. And I am looking to build evidence for it because I have received freedom from this anger. It's gone from a 15 to a 0.5 because people have prayed for me and asked Jesus to come and take away my anger or my feelings of resentment or my feelings of unforgiveness towards those that have hurt me, especially my abusers that sexually abused me. I held on to all this hurt, and these people prayed for me, and all of a sudden something would make my hands move and writhe, and I would make facial expressions that were involuntary. And it's no big deal. Like, you're sitting in a chair and these people are praying for you. The people have no power. All they're doing is calling on the name of Jesus. And then all of a sudden, this thing that's like moving your hands around or making you shake or hissing or making your face contort into ways that you don't want it to, all of a sudden Jesus comes and it's like you have this release and you're like, okay, that was wild. So I know that working with people with schizoaffective disorder, psychotic disorders, a lot of mental health disorders have electric therapy. They have biofeedback. People are doing very unusual new mental health approaches. So this approach is sustainable. It works because it's organic. You're looking for something that's holistic and natural and true and proven. This is it. I have freedom in ways that I never dreamed. I can deal with things now. It's no longer this volatility going off in my heart. So come, you can find freedom too, just like me. There's one way, only one way. Come and find it. Let me know.